Today's guest speaker is Alyssa del Salto, the owner of Ali Creates LLC. Ali started her custom products business in 2020 with a passion for stickers. Now she offers glass tumblers, keychains, mugs, and various other items. So Ali, welcome to the call and take it away. Tell us your story.
Hello, I'm Alyssa del Salto, aka Ali Creates. I started my business in 2020 in the midst of the pandemic, actually. I think closure started March and I started around July and August.
Okay.
Originally, I didn't know what I wanted. I went to my mom and I was like, Mom, I want to start a business. That was a little brainstorm. That's all I
Okay.
had at the table. And I was like, candles. And I was like, I don't know how to make candles. And then I was like, jewelry. I can't make jewelry. So I just went down the list. I was on Pinterest, like how to start your own business. I did all these things.
Okay.
And then one day I was like, I was just thinking. And since I was little, I love stickers. Like when I went to the doctor, I asked for stickers. When I went like out, I asked for a sticker. And my door right now is filled with stickers since when I was little.
Okay.
So I was like stickers should be my brand. But I didn't know how to make stickers. So I went on YouTube as the fellow millennial Gen Zer that I am.
Mhm.
I went to YouTube and I was like, how to make stickers. And I got a Cricut machine. That was my first machine. And I think my mom actually bought it for me. And I started with the car decals. So that was my first sticker product. I did like car decals. I did the window decals. I was a decal girl for a good while. And then I think that Christmas of 2020, I think that Christmas I had got gift a tablet, and by far one of the best gifts I've ever gotten because that was pretty much what led to a new beginning of Ali Creates when it came to my customized own stickers.
Mhm.
So I just drew to my heart's content. I would
Wow.
post on TikTok. So I just drew. And then as time went on, I was like, I kind of want to expand. So I started doing like birthday shirts, sweatshirts, aprons,
Mhm.
and I just kept the list going on what else was possible for me. And then I have like a couple machines that I've gotten throughout the years. I've learned how to sublimate, how to do the vinyl to the cups, stickers.
Yeah.
Um, you name it, I can do it. That's pretty much my motto.
That's
But yeah,
awesome. Yeah, that's great. You're very creative, apparently,
yes,
obviously, because you went from taking something that was already done to then creating your
yeah,
own art. It's like, so you're an artist, which
yes,
is pretty amazing. And my next question was, how did you finance your business? Like
yeah.
but I know you've gotten some gifts. Has it all come from there?
No, so obviously in 2020 it was closure. So, and I was a 16-year-old with no money. Like I was
Yeah.
babysitting, but like $20 I think was like my pay for the thing. So I think I saved up a couple bucks and I was like, I'm gonna get a printer or a machine. So I can't remember which one my mom got, but I know
Okay.
she got one of them and I got the other eventually.
Yeah.
So after time went on, I did get a job. So I am still working at that job and I've
Okay.
just been producing from there, taking from my business, putting in and putting out, putting.
Yeah.
So yeah.
How awesome. All right. All right. What's one of the biggest challenges that you've had, right, since you started?
One of the biggest challenges I had was, I'm not mistaken, a year or two ago, when my Etsy shop had got copyrighted completely from my
Ooh,
art. So everything got taken away from me.
wow.
So yeah, so back then I got everything taken away. So I had taken a break from Ali Creates for a while. I was
Yeah.
just doing like Instagram orders and everything. And I was like, okay, I have to get back into it. So I ended up getting my Etsy store back as the one I'm running at the moment, just very
Mhm.
carefully naming everything.
Yeah.
Most of the products are hand drawn by me, at least my original ones.
Mhm.
And that was one of my biggest challenges. And then another one that I'm facing is management of everything in my life
Mhm.
with my business and work and school and like my social life.
Yeah.
That's something I've been trying to maneuver as a 19-year-old.
Yeah, I mean, that's difficult enough as a
Yeah.
50-something-year-old. So it definitely that's a challenge for us all.
Mhm.
And learning how to balance our calendar, putting things on our calendar
Yeah.
is very
That's
important.
like my best friend.
Yeah, especially when you run a business, but even for our day
Yeah.
life, because you and
Yeah.
having that balance, because
Yeah.
obviously you're a student, you're working, you're a yeah, entrepreneur, and you're creating, right? So it's like having a calendar. Hopefully, you're learning to balance your time effectively, but also remember that you need time for you. So, what are some fun things that you do for you?
I shop. In my time of not creating, I shop. Or traveling. It's one
Okay.
or the other.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
That is awesome. What are some goals that you have for your business? Maybe the top
One
three.
Sure. One of the goals I've actually reached this year was having my own pop-up shop. I've been dreaming of that. And
Wow.
yeah,
Congratulations.
thank you. I have like 10 million lined up. Uh, I had my first one September 30th.
Mhm.
Um, and it was through a coworker, so it was a lot of networking, and I'm super
Okay.
grateful for the opportunity that I got. And then I had one this was it this week? I had one Friday of
Mhm.
this month, and then I have three more lined up next month.
Okay. I'll be sure
So
to share with our audience those that are coming
thank you,
up.
thank you. Yes, they are very fun. You should totally come check us out.
Yeah.
And the other amazing vendors too, not just me, but
Yeah.
other vendors. They're super talented and amazing. Another goal is just to keep building, like
Yeah.
keep building on what I have. I think I've done pretty well with everything. I just, for me, I can't stay still. I always love to
Yeah.
learn something new. I've
Awesome.
mastered stickers, so that's when I went to shirts. I mastered shirts, that's when I went to cups. And my next step is hopefully embroidering. I think that's how
Uh-huh.
you say it. That's
Wow.
my next big machine that I'm willing to conquer. But I'm always learning something new, and that's what I love about Ally Creates, that I can expand and go like pull from different places that not a lot of people could think of.
Right, right. Which brings my next question was like, what sets you apart from others in your industry? And you just kind of talked about those things because
Yes.
you didn't just stay with one item. You're
Yes.
continuing to add other items to
Hmm.
your lines. Is there something else that you think sets you apart from someone else who's also doing printing and products?
Yeah. Um, I'm not sure. Like I said, if you name it, I can do it.
Okay.
Um, that I think that's what sets me apart is that you can be like, Alyssa, I want a mug of a dog and a cat together, and I'm like, boom, here you go.
Right.
Like, here's the product. And I love to see the smile on people's faces once they're like, they give me the idea and it's like a dog and a cat, and they don't really think of the possibilities that
Yeah.
I'm able to produce. So
Yeah.
just getting to see the smile on these people's faces when they see like my ornaments or my stickers that they customize themselves and I'm
Right.
just the one to produce. It's just an amazing feeling at the end.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Great, great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I may have a few ideas for you of things
I
that I
got you.
want. So, all right. Who are your role models?
My role model is definitely my mom.
Mhm.
She's one of the biggest ones. She's pushed me and my father too. Let me not forget him. Um, they've been like pushing me from the beginning. And they've just been like there for me,
Yeah.
like family wise too.
Mhm.
And I call my mom momager, and my father's like my security when I'm at pop-ups. So those are my biggest supporters
It's
and
a
my number one
family
fans.
affair. I love
Yes.
it.
And as for like outside of my family, as I said, I started off of YouTube, like
Yeah.
finding people. So this one girl called Once Upon a Bronze, she did the Disney College program and she's doing YouTube and her business. And I'm like, I'm so admired by that. Like,
Yeah.
how can you do all? I feel like I'm doing all that, just
Yeah.
reverse. And another sticker shop that I admired from the beginning. And I was like, I want to be just like her. And yeah,
Awesome.
those are my biggest role models.
That's awesome. No, I think it's very important to have role models, to have mentors. And I know, knowing your parents, I know you have both, and that family support that it's great to have. I know a lot of people don't have that, but that's
Yeah.
why it's good to be in community, to kind of partner with others that are willing to share their knowledge and expertise. I know you have that in your friend. So that good, great stuff. And for me, it shows that, man, you started this at what, 16?
Same, yes.
It's like you're one of the youngest hustlers I know. Oh, but using your creativity to impact change, even if it's just a little bit, that goes such a long way for that person who's getting that item, who's getting that gift. When you're using your artwork to spread joy, I love it. What advice would you give another young entrepreneur, someone who's just starting out?
I'm a huge dreamer, and I tell everybody to dream because that's the best way to start your future planning.
Mm-hmm.
And as long as you dream, you can reach those goals as long as you just keep pushing.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
Yeah. No, thank you. You've given us a glimpse of who you are, how you started, and what I see is resilience, right? Because you started this in the middle of COVID, right? In the middle of a pandemic. And it's funny how so many business have started from a pandemic when people were locked in, bored with nothing to do, because you get tired of the same things you're seeing in the news all the time. So then, but then that sparks that, wait, I need to get out of my bubble, and start dreaming again.
Yeah.
Right. And be creative. And I think humanity needs a little more of that.
Yeah.
Because it helps us come up with solutions to life's problems. And as we have many problems in the world, but if people took the time to step back and to really look at each other as humans who just need help and help each other, we would be so much further along. But it's not it's not this kind of call, but
and it doesn't matter where you start. Like I literally started in my bedroom, and right now I'm sitting in my office. Like it doesn't matter where you start. Anything is possible as long as you have your mindset on something.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, no, that's great to hear. Thank you so much for sharing your story. I know that this is going to impact not just young people, but I was going to say children, but not children. Young people of all ages is what I was trying to say. Doesn't matter what your age is. It's just like you said, start dreaming. For those of us who forgot how to dream, or we just caught up in this rat race or whatever you want to call life, it's important to dream and how that can catapult us to so many amazing opportunities. Look at you, got several pop-ups in the works. Can't wait to see more of your artwork with your products, with the fun things that you're going to come up with, because you're a go-getter. So thank you for sharing your story with us, and we hope to see you again.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.